Hi everyone, my name is Orly. So today's insight for the day has to do with panicking and how we can stop ourselves before we go down a road that we all know where it ends up. Negative, frustration, anger, and basically just having a bad day. So this morning I woke up, I had the greatest morning, I meditated, I did my morning routine. And as my day started and I opened up my emails and I kind of looked at my to-do list for the day, I started to feel really stressed out and panicked. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have a lot of shit to do. How am I going to get all this done? And all of a sudden, I had like a bit of tightness in my chest. And this happens to all of us in different ways. There's a trigger that happens when all of a sudden you start really worrying, and it's like the avalanche of all the things that you need to do, all the things you're working on, and maybe even all the things that aren't going that great in your life start to really come down at you. And really it just leads to panic and anxiety. So how can we stop that? I've started a new practice of when this happens to just stop what I'm doing. So today I was in mid-email. You might be driving your kids to school. You might be at work after a meeting. Just stop. Take a few moments and a few breaths to just stop. And by doing that, you're saying no to panic and frustration and fear. You're taking, by going down that road that you've already been on, you're just handing the keys over to the ego and to the place inside of you that's really scared and panicked. So instead of doing that, you stop and you're like, nope, I'm not giving you the keys. You're not going to be driving this car. I'm going to run the show. And by doing that, by just stopping, that's really what you're saying. I'm going to run the show. I'm not going to let panic or fear, overwhelm, control my day. And so this can look like many different things for you. It depends where you're at in life and who you're with. If you are with your kids in the car, you can't maybe necessarily pull over. But you have to find a way to say to yourself, no, I'm not going to let fear take over. I'm going to choose a different way. I'm going to choose a way that's going to actually make me feel good and impact me in a positive way. So it's all about the choice. The way in which you do it will come to you. I can say from my own experience, just stopping and getting up from the computer table, from the work table, works for me. If you are with your kids and you can't get away from them, they're just going to follow you. You have to do it with them. So going into the restroom at work, going down to the lobby at work and getting some air, sitting in your car by yourself, just stop. Just stop and breathe. Take that key back. Take the driver's seat back from fear and panic, and instead choose peace, calmness. Remind yourself that I got this. I'll have enough time. I'll do it in the best way that I can. It'll get done. It'll be okay. Maybe it's not going to be in the exact way that I thought it would be, but it's still going to be okay. And just take the power back. It's really that simple. And when you create a new habit or a new pattern around this, it will become easier and easier. So for me, this is something new that I'm actually doing, is I just stop, because I can get into a jam where I'm just like, I keep wanting the email, I keep wanting to get the work done and check off my list. And now I'm just stopping. When I start to feel the overwhelm, just stop. At the end of the day, everything's okay. It's under control. If I didn't accomplish every single thing I wanted to, it'll be fine. So by really stopping, you are saying to your ego and to yourself, I'm choosing a different way. I'm not going to choose panic and fear. So I'm sending you a lot of love, and I hope this finds you and supports you in some way. So love and light. See you next time. Bye.